G'day guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't tell you how excited I am. This weekend I'm finally going to get to go away and chase a cod around. Well, that's the plan anyway, but we'll see what happens. Me and a mate are going to put the kayaks on the Ovens River up near Wangaratta. So I'm just pulling up to his place now. We're going to load up his stuff and hit the road. So hopefully we can get into a few fish. Doesn't matter if it's a cod, trout cod, yellow belly, carp. I just want to get away for a few days and see what I can find. So anyway, we'll get in here, get his stuff packed up and in the tray, and get on the road, and we'll see you when we're there. What is your night, Joe, you reckon?
Yeah, he's a tawny frogmouth.
Frogmouth.
Yeah. I've had an experience with these fellas before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one hit the Hilux and then I went to unpack it like we're doing now, a real late night run. He's a beauty.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's got a little stumpy beak. It's different. It's a different. They're like a cross between an owl and a hawk.
Righto guys, so we got in here a bit later than what we expected last night. As you see, it's the ute there behind us. We probably got in here about 1 o'clock last night by the time we got a campsite and all set up. Ended up catching a little Macquarie perch and about a 35, 40 centimetre cod last night, so that was a good start. But we're just about to put the kayaks in now, have a bit of breakfast, and then hit the water for a few hours and see what we can find. So hope you enjoy. Righto guys, so we are away. Left camp. I'm gonna troll upstream for a fair while with the electric, and then sort of cast my way back down, possibly have a bait fish, I don't really know just yet. And Gleno's heading downstream to have a bait fish and then cast his way back up. That's the plan anyway. See if we can find a fish. We're on guys, on the troll. Oh, he took me with a snag. Oh no! Still on, got him. Just checking if my GoPro was working there, which it is. So I would have got that one on film. I didn't get the hook up on film because he hit it. It just bumped up over a snag, and he hit it. It bumped over a snag. Beautiful looking little fish. Get you turned over, mate. We'll get your lip grips in out. Come here, buddy. Watch where I'm going at the same time. Gotcha. Might just get over towards the bank here so I'm not bloody... That didn't take long at all. That's camp just there. So I've only trolled 40 or 50 metres, if that. Nestle up in the bank here. I'll give you a look at this fella. There we go. Beautiful little Murray cod. That's what we came here for. Excellent. Maybe about 40 centimetres or so. Similar size to the one I caught last night on worms. That one's a bit darker than the one I caught last night. He's ready to go already. Off he goes. Awesome. Beautiful. That didn't take long at all. As I said, camp's just there. I've trawled 50 metres, if that, by the time I got my line in the water. Awesome start. That's a beautiful start. That's what we came here for. Just need a trout cod, yellow belly now, and we'll be laughing. As I said earlier in the video, I've just been absolutely itching to get up here and get onto the cod and troll the rivers and just see what I can find. It's just been, yeah, pretty hard time at work at the moment, and just been wanting to get away and chase them. So it's good. A few days in the bush, on the river, fishing rod, can't complain. This section looks good. As I said, I'll probably end up bait fishing a bit of this water too. I've got some worms in the back of me kayak. I'll probably troll up, and then I was going to tie a spinnerbait on this rod. And I've got my 2 bait rods there, and then sort of drift back down and just cast into the snags, or if I find a snag I want to tie up to, I'll tie up to it and just bait fish for a while. Geez, this water looks good. Oh, there's a fish. Got him. Yes. What have I got? He's only a little fella. Looks like a little trout cod, actually. It is a lovely little trout cod. There had to be a fish in there. Where's my grippers here, oh buddy? Grip him. Where did I put them before? When I had them looking. Where did I put the bloody thing in there? Opened his mouth for me. I'll give you a look at him in a tick. He's stressed out. He's just clenched his jaw shut on me. Anyway, hopefully you can see him, guys. That's a little trout cod. First trout cod I've ever caught in a Lewis. That's pretty cool. Get a quick photo of him. There we go, guys. Put him back in the drink. Off he goes. Awesome. Fish number 2 for the troll. That's what we came here for. A bit of grippers in there. Just pulled up here to have a bit of a bait fish. It's a bit of a bigger pool. Thought I'd get out and stretch the legs and just have a bit of a sit down for a while on the bank here. And just park the kayak down the bank there. Thought, oh, I've got rods here, I'll chuck a worm out for a little while. There's a few carp jumping around in here, so sit here for half an hour and see what happens. We're on. Oh, look at the size of it. Nearly pulled me right in. Look at the size of it. Little trout cod. Awesome. Bloody thing nearly pulled me right in. Tiny little trout cod he is. Camera can pick him up. Quick photo of him. Guys, dicking around, I didn't have my GoPro on my head. I've just caught this real nice fish. He's tangled up in a bit of a log. A bit of a stick, sorry. I was dicking around, didn't have it on my head. He's a lovely cod. See if I'll just sit my GoPro down and see if I can get him in for you. Righto, I've got him. There he is. He's bloody near illegal fish, this. Hook you out of here, mate. Look at that. That is a beautiful cod. That is a beautiful Murray cod. Try and set up my camera and get a photo of that fish because he's a beautiful fish. Alright, there he is one more time, guys. Mud off his hand. He's a beautiful Murray cod. Get him back in the water. That's awesome. I was bloody dicking around, I didn't even have the camera on my head when that fish struck. I actually hooked him, and yeah, I was fighting this big fish and my camera was sitting there on the ground, but at least you got a bit of a look at him anyway. That's 4 fish for the day. See if we can get the rods back in and get another one. Alright, as you can see, I'm back out in my kayak. I was just over there on the bank, but decided to get back in the kayak. I was going to go for troll, but the water behind me is looking pretty snaggy and pretty skinny. So, what I'm going to do, and that's not really where I wanted it, what I'm going to do is just sit in my kayak here and cast a couple of baits out here, and hopefully we can get onto a fish. That's the plan anyway, see what happens. No, I've been sitting there for 20 minutes, got a couple of little bites, but nothing major. So I'm going to start drifting back downstream a little bit and casting the spinner baits into these holes and in around the snags and stuff. And then, like I get to a good hole or something, I'll pull up and cast the worms back out for a little while. See what we can find, eh? I wasn't filming any of that. I just got this massive big mud marlin. He's a big fish. That was out of that side. Then I've started to get hits on this rod out here. And I've hooked it and it's completely snapped my line. It was a serious fish that. I'd say it was a massive cod, but you always miss the shit that you want to get on GoPros and video and that. It's always the way. I'm gutted. But that was yeah, as I said, it snapped my line completely off. That was serious fish. As soon as I hooked that, it was gone, and it was big. It was massive. Anyway, see if we can get another one. Bloody really makes you wonder. I'm not using gear I'm not using gear for that size fish, but Jesus, that's a serious animal. I'm onto something solid here, guys. He might have had me around a log actually, he's not that solid at all. He just had me around a log. Bloody carp too. Another dirty mud marlin. Still not a bad carp. Geez, they're fat carp in here, aren't they? We'll get rid of them later on. Oh, get up there. Just got a call from Gleno. He's got onto a few nice fish downstream of camp. So he's got a 55 centimetre cod on a spinnerbait. Got a 65 centimetre cod on a spinnerbait, and he got a little 30 centimetre one as well. So he's doing all right up there. So he's, as I said, he's fishing downstream from camp. I went upstream, he went downstream. I think he's back at camp at the moment, so I might just give it another 15 minutes here and I'll start to head back down and see how he went. See if he got any more. There was a little bite on that rod there, then I reckon. Yep. Got him. Oh, that's a serious. I'd say it's another carp for sure, I'd say. Gone by the fight. Mud marlin pool, this one apparently. They got clappers, these fish, don't they? Great fun. Not really what I'm here chasing, but they'll do in the meantime. They're deep fish, solid fish. Chuck him back up there, get a worm back out, and never know, you might catch another one. Righto guys, gonna go back and have another troll again and see what we can pick up on the troll back to camp. Hey Glenn. Well, after this morning's run, we've done pretty good for ourselves. We got I got four cod. Three cod?
Yeah, three. I've got a 30 centimetre, 55 centimetre and a 65 centimetre.
Yep, that's what Glenn got. I got a couple of trout cod and a couple of Murray cod, a few carp. So we decided we had a bit of a nap at lunch. We only got a couple of hours sleep last night, so we thought we'd sit down and have a bit of a nap. And then we've walked up to this hole here. We've got a couple of rods out each, and yeah, we'll just see what we can track down the last few hours of light. So anyway, get to it and see what we can find. A little trouty, yep. Here guys, little trout cod. They are pretty little fish. Look, yeah, he's all tensed up. Might just cut the line, Gleno, and bloody chuck him back in. He's all stressed out. You got a line cutter there, mate?
There's a knife on it.
Thanks, dude. Sometimes that's just the best thing to do when they're stressed out like this. So they get any more worked up than what they need to be. On the board, Gleno? Jeez, what do you got? Turtles don't swim like that, do they? Yeah. Oh, he's a clean looking turtle, though.
He's not happy about things. He's quick.
Bring himself in the mud. Well, that's 5 species, Glenn. We just need a yellow belly now. Well, there you go. Oh,
that's more like it.
He's on. He's on. You're on the net. What has he got? Oh, Jesus, Glenn.
He must have been a snag.
Yeah. Little trouty. A little Murray. Little trouty.
No trouty.
Would you like a photo if you want to, mate?
No.
Yeah, I might need the net here, Gleno. I don't know what this is. Fair sized fish. It's not coming to the top. It's not coming to the top.
Oh, big carp.
Got to be a big carp, doesn't it?
That's big. Right.
Shit, she's a big carp, alright.
Alright, just let me find the best spot to go down to.
Oh, he's hanging up the other line now.
Oh, it's going to dictate turns. But that's probably the better spot for me.
That is a big fish.
Wait a second. Yeah. Just try to bring it back over that way.
Over this way?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a solid fish.
That is a solid fish.
Yeah. Let's go. when I met it, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, not a little fish.
It's going wow. There's a big splash to see the meat of the carp.
So do I, mate. I want a photo of this baby. Hang on. Bringing him in out. That's a solid fish, good stuff.
Oh, that's a good 12, 13 pound, I reckon. Feel the weight of that. Oh, you got it?
Oh yeah, she's a,
She's big.
she's a solid fish, all right. That's a carp and a half. Holy hell, that is a big carp. That is an absolute thumper of a carp.
As soon as it did that big, really fast run, I went, that ain't a carp.
Nah, I sat there for the last half an hour with tiny little bites, finicky little bites. I dropped one fish.
Tell you what, you wouldn't have been landing that on your own.
Would have been a struggle.
Oh, that's a good carp. That's a good, I reckon, 12 pound carp.
That is solid.
At least bare minimum 10.
Yeah.
That's a big fish.
Awesome.
The last one I caught like that was about 10 pound.
Yeah. We'll get a photo of him. All good? That'll be a little trout cod. They were that size, were they the ones you're catching? Or?
Yeah, about that size. The one that I dropped was about 2.5 times that one.
Yeah.
You want to drop them right in the bank. I think there's a whole heap of lay down timber.
Yeah.
Flying like that.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Gone. Alrighty. We're away. Got a big number 2 stumpy dragging out the back. Got a spinnerbait in this right here beside me. Hopefully we can turn something up. Pretty deep hole here beside camp. This is where I caught that one yesterday morning, and I got snagged now. Where I caught that one yesterday morning, and Glenno caught one just over here. That 65 centimetre one he caught yesterday was over here. And it's like we put the sander through. It's like a 3.3 metre hole just here. Probably the deepest part of the river we've seen. What is it, a Murray or a Trouty?
I just seen the rod go bang and I thought it was snagged. And he flipped it and grabbed it and snagged it in one go.
Yep.
Not a big fish, but it's a fish. First one in the morning.
Yeah, first fish of the morning. Nice work, mate. Hold him up for me. Nice work. Good work. You stole my spot. I was trying to get here, but I got snagged. Yeah. Alright, so we've punched out, well, I've punched my way up into this big pool. Glenno's still behind me having a cast in the one beforehand. We're just going to absolutely punish this pool, and hopefully we can pick up a fish in it. This big pool goes right around this bend and right around the next bend. We had a look at it last night. We're up here bait fishing. I caught that big carp just here. So yeah, hopefully we can, got a couple of little trout cod just here too, and the big carp over there, but hopefully we can pick up a fish along these steep banks in this big pool. So anyway, drop the motor, have a troll, and we'll have a cast up the other end and cast our way back maybe. We'll see what we can find. Tell you what, I'm really struggling to find these fish today. I'm hoping Gleno's doing better than what I'm doing. I'm just sort of drifting back now and just casting to the bank with a spinnerbait. Casting to the snags. And a rabbit. Oh, got him. On. Finally. Geez, it took a while to get in. There had to be a fish in that snag. I've never caught a cod on a spinnerbait. That's the first cod I've caught on a spinnerbait. Oh, he's a nice fish too. He's a lovely fish. Oh. Nowhere near as big as the ones we were catching yesterday, but he's still a good specimen for sure. Spinnerbait just fell out of his mouth. Right, mate, I'll get you back in the drink in a second. Just give me a look at you. Here we go. Lovely little Murray cod. Awesome. Get you back in the drink, mate. I'll just make sure you... Oh, yep, he's right to go. Awesome, how good's that? Finally got a fish for the day. She's looking pretty grim there for a while. Travelled all the way up there and lost a couple of stumpies and didn't have a touch, and yeah, it was looking pretty average, but a little cast in here, as you would have seen, produced the goods. This wasn't forecasted, and it's completely drowned our whole camp. Not heavy, it's just been constant for the last sort of 10 or 15 minutes, and it's just drowned everything. So, see how long it takes to piss off. We might end up packing up and head somewhere else later on, I don't know yet, but see what happens.
2 hours later.
This wasn't on the forecast. Must be bad. Everything's soaked. Oh no. Well guys, that's a wrap. As you can see behind us, Gleno's just starting to, or we are packing up. He's just putting a bit more shit in the tub. It's got a bit wet for us, and it's turned everything to mud, everything's soaked, so we're deciding to get out of here. We were thinking about moving anyway earlier in the day. We were thinking about moving tonight, so it doesn't really matter anyway. So we had a good couple of days. We caught a few cod today. As I said, I got that one. Gleno got a couple. He got one about 50 centimetres after me. We had a good day yesterday too. So all in all, a good weekend. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.